So that's Hollis in Panda 2. Yes, Quinnan.
Sarge.
Beat 5.
Why, Sarge?
Stamp and Young. Which is Young?
Here.
Me, Skip.
Station officer. Right, that's it. Have a good one.
He won't last.
No way.
I don't know, having Penny here doing his little pieces.
Yeah, well, better get used to it.
Gets done today, didn't he?
That's right.
Well, sorry for the miserable git.
Stress isn't like chicken pox. I can't say that it's cleared up. You're fit now. It's a matter of whether you feel able to cope.
I didn't come here for the psychiatric social work, thanks. Am I still signed off sick or not?
If you're not fit for work, you're not fit to stand trial.
In the old days of capital punishment, you had to be certified healthy before they topped you. No, I want this over and done with. Put me down as fit and well.
All right, that's your choice. I also want you to think about the future.
Yeah, that'll keep me cheerful.
No, I mean after the trial. In my opinion, you never really recovered from the shock and stress of your gunshot injury. If it comes to it, I'd be quite willing to write to your chief medical officer, recommending that you be allowed to resign on medical grounds.
Yeah, that'll put me in the waste bin with no embarrassment for the job, won't it?
Someone should have a word with Penny. Express our sympathy, let him know that our thoughts are with him. It also might be helpful to sound him out, tactfully, about what he intends to do in the event of a conviction.
Which is inevitable, barring a miracle.
See if you can fit in a visit later this morning, will you?
Me?
Yes, Derek.
Write your answer.
Yes?
Oh, good morning. Mrs. Penny?
Yes?
Oh, Reg Hollis, a colleague of your husband's. He's probably mentioned me.
No, I don't think so.
Oh. Well, anyway, can I have a word with him?
All right, you better come in.
Oh, thank you.
We just got back from the doctor's.
Oh, really? It's a terrible thing, stress. My God, I know. I've had some.
I'll call him. Tom? Tom?
What is it?
There's someone to see you.
That's truth.
Morning, Sarge. Good to see you.
What do you want?
Oh, well, just a chat. See how you're getting on. All the boys and girls down at the station have been asking.
Thank you, Wendy.
Would Mr. Hollis like a cup of tea or...
Oh,
No, he's on duty. He can't stop long. Who sent you?
Oh, no, you got the wrong idea. I come here off my own bat to see if you would like me to be your friend.
Do what?
Well, in the technical sense. See, you're entitled to have a friend, as they say, representing and advising you at the inquiry.
What inquiry?
Well, disciplinary, into your criminal conviction.
I haven't been tried yet, Hollis.
That was a fair point. But I mean, driving over the limit, well, it's pretty much open and shut, isn't it?
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, well, I don't have to tell you, do I, how many get off these days since they got the intoximeter business sorted out.
Right, thank you for your interest, Hollis. I won't keep you from your duties.
Yeah, well, naturally you want a while to think about it, but I'd be happy to make myself available as your representative. I mean, as a Federation man, I've got a lot of experience of, you know...
Can I speak frankly, man to man?
Certainly. That is my whole point. Feel free.
Sod off. If I need a representative, a friend, I'll choose one appropriate to my rank and experience in the force.
Yeah, well, you're under a lot of pressure at the moment, Skip. I can see that. So I won't take offence. And my offer still holds. If you need my help...
I'll jump in front of a tube train.
Well, it's the idea of interviewing him, so if Hammond and Smith want him, they can have him.
Right. See you later, gents.
Yeah, see you later.
Bye. He won't last.
No, he's a good geezer, though.
Yeah, but he's been pushing paper too long.
Yeah.
Have you spoken to Tom Penny yet?
No, I keep meaning to, but...
Yeah.
Have you been in touch?
No, well, we're not big mates, really.
Well, I'm not his big mate.
Yeah, but you go back a long way, Bob. I mean, you and Tom Penny...
Yeah, I suppose I do.
Coffee for Mr. Conway, Wendy. I'll have one too.
Thanks, Tom.
Sit down, sir.
No uniforms, no rank, Tom. I just want to talk to you man to man.
Bad as that, is it?
But we're not talking villainy here. We're talking alcohol in the blood. No accident, no damage, nothing.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, say you've got a driving job, HGV, whatever, you lose your licence for being over the limit. You can sign on while you're banned, but you can still go back to it after.
This is a man's career down the tubes.
Well, he's committed a criminal offence. You can't have one law for us and one for the public.
Get some service in, Phil, then tell us all about it, eh?
You talking about Penny?
Yeah. You're supposed to be the voice of the downtrodden masses. What do you reckon?
Well, as a matter of fact, I've consulted with the unfortunate officer himself this very morning.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's he going to do?
Well, as you will all understand, it was in the nature of a confidential consultation between the accused party and his advisor.
Don't be a ponce, Reg. What's he doing? Putting his hands up?
Well, I'll say this, merely as a personal expression of opinion. In my view, if there was any justice, Penny wouldn't be convicted.
And how'd you make that out?
Not guilty by reason of insanity.
Please, yes.
If there's anything else.
Thanks, Wendy, thanks.
Yes, Wendy, thank you.
Look, it goes without saying that everybody at Sun Hill's totally gutted on your behalf, Tom. I hope you know that.
Yeah, well, there but for the grace of God, I suppose. I've said it myself often enough.
Yeah, well, there is that, certainly. But there's more to it than that. The circumstances were particularly regrettable.
Regrettable? I was the victim of a criminal conspiracy. I mean, there's no misunderstanding about that, is there? I reported a Barton Street officer for assaulting a prisoner. That officer was subsequently shown to be corrupt. Barton Street officers then put me in the frame as an act of revenge.
Tom, you were stopped on a moving traffic offence. You were breathalyzed, you were over the limit. You're guilty.
That's the official version, eh? All neat and tidy, get rid of the rotten apple, everything in the garden's lovely.
Nobody's happy about this.
But we have to limit the damage, don't we? What did Charlie Brownlow say? Just pop round, Derek, have a word, make sure he's going to do the decent thing?
No, not at all. Look, please, Tom. Whatever you feel like now, you've got to give serious, sensible thought to what's going to happen after the trial.
Because you've all made up your minds I'm guilty.
Look, it doesn't matter whether we think you're Lord Lucan or Shirley Temple. There's going to be a chief inspector and his bagman from complaints at the trial. If you're convicted, there'll be an inquiry and you'll be required to resign. We can't stop that.
If people could see the speed and enthusiasm with which police officers wash their hands, they'd never call us pigs.
Thanks like that, right? Aren't they?
They're the best, them coxes.
Really get your teeth in them, can't you?
That's what I say.
All well, Loxton?
Yes, Sarge. Just having a word to Albert here about, school kids.
Little devils, you've got your eyes in the back of your head round here.
Yeah.
Yes, well, not a lot we can do about it, of course, short of catching a rat.
Well, you've got your hands full, mate. I tell
We
you.
have that. We have indeed. It's tough on the streets, as they say. Right, I'll carry on, Garfield. Keeping your ear to the ground. I'm all for it.
Yes, Sarge.
He's new, isn't he?
He's not an easy man to talk to at the best of times.
He does realise there's a sensible way of handling this in his own interests.
Oh, he knows whether he'll act on it.
Thank you.
Anything to drink, sir?
Oh, yes, a glass of dry white wine to go down very nicely. And an orange juice for my colleague. He's driving.
Hello, Bob.
Wendy.
Come in.
Can you cope with this?
Who else is going to? It's Bob.
Tom? All right.
I'll,
Those slags at Barton Street have shafted you good and proper, mate. I'm sorry.
Want a beer? Now, don't worry, I'm not going to get legless and do a Technicolor yawn all over the bench.
All right, just the one.
I'll take your coat off, eh?
Oh, I hope you don't mind. Well, I know you will mind because you're a stroppy individual. But I've been doing a bit of homework.
On what?
Your entitlements.
Stuff my entitlements.
Just a minute. Look, you got 25 years in, right? You resign as a sergeant, you qualify for full pension.
I wasn't pissed that afternoon, Bob.
I know that.
I was as safe as 90% of the people on the road.
Sure.
I'm not going to take it lying down, I can tell you.
How do you mean?
Oh, I know the form, all right. In and out of court in double quick time, plea of guilty, fine, disqualification, resign on medical grounds. Keep the dirt under the carpet.
You're saying there's an alternative?
I know I'll end up getting kicked into the gutter, but I'm going to go down fighting.
How? A floor show in court?
That's how you want to put it?
Tom, what's the point? How can you plead not guilty?
How can the slags we deal with every day plead not guilty?
Driving over the limit isn't like other crimes. It's not about your state of mind, what your intentions were. There's no room for blowing smoke. In driving over the limit, guilt is a fact of biochemistry.
You're just like all the others. You want me to curl up and die?
No, I just want you to stop looking up your own orifice and deal with the real world.
You mean I have to go crawling after a medical discharge? Along with all the old toe rags who've been cop-taking backhanders?
No, not like them. You're entitled to it. Tom, you haven't been a fully fit man since the shooting.
Oh, yeah, throw that back in my face. Tom Penny wasn't up to the job.
In my opinion, Tom, the job has been getting on top of you in all sorts of ways, and everyone knows it but you. Now look, if you do not resign on medical grounds, you'll force them to sack you. Then what are your references going to look like when you go for another job?
What other job? I spent my adult life as a copper. What else can I do?
Look, with decent references, you could walk into a security firm tomorrow.
Security? That bloody shower? I've spent my career locking up the kind of scum who get jobs with security firms.
There are lots of respectable outfits. There's lots of ex-job people in them.
Is that supposed to be an attraction?
All right. Apart from another job, if you force them to sack you, they do not have to pay you your full pension.
Anything to keep the skeletons safe in the cupboard. That's what it comes down to.
Be realistic, Tom.
God almighty, Bob, where's the justice?
Justice? Oh, come on. You're a bit old to believe in Father Christmas, ain't you?
Tom Penny.
Yes?
Chief Inspector Rouse. Complaints.
Sir?
This is my Sergeant, Billy Tanner.
John? Mr. Tanner?
You understand why we're here?
Yes, sir.
We'll need to speak to you after the hearing, and once we know the verdict.
I realise that, sir.
See you later, then. Chin up.
Look, I understand your disappointment,
well, of course the bastard beat Billy the Lion bastard pigs, didn't he?
Point of the matter is...
Jury weren't out.
You're on, mate. You know the drill.
Stand up, Mr. Penny.
On 14th of September at Ariel Way, you did drive a motor vehicle on a road after consuming so much alcohol that the proportion thereof in your breath exceeded the prescribed limit. Contrary to Section 5, Subsection 1 of the Road Traffic Act 1988 and Schedule 2 to the Road Traffic Offenders Act 1988. Do you understand the charge? How do you plead? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Do you have your driving license?
Sit down.
The facts in this case are that on the day of the 14th of September, Constables Wheeler and Alexander of Barton Street Police Station observed the accused driving a motor vehicle with a defective rear brake light. When they stopped the vehicle and questioned him, they found that his breath smelt of alcohol, and they required him to provide a breath test. When this proved positive, he was arrested and taken to Barton Street Police Station, where the intoximeter reading showed that the blood alcohol level in his breath was 52 micrograms in 100 millilitres of breath.
Stand up.
Do you wish to address the bench before sentence is pronounced?
Yes, please, Your Worship. Although I have been found guilty, there are certain aspects to the background to this case which I feel should be brought out into the light of day.
Yes, Mr. Penny.
I would just like to say that I had been under considerable stress at the time of this incident. I've been receiving medical treatment over a long period. However, this in no way excuses my foolish and irresponsible behaviour, which I deeply regret. It has never happened before, and it will not happen again.
Stand up. You will be fined £300 and disqualified from driving for 12 months. Can you pay that now?
Yes.
You may leave the court.
That completes the list, Your Worship.
Tom, there's some forms I've got to serve on you, which include formal notification that a disciplinary inquiry will be held into your criminal conviction.
I understand that, sir.
We'll be in touch when we need to talk to you. Bye for now, then. Sorry about this, mate.
News about Penny put the mockers on the whole relief this morning. Could tell that.
Yeah, well, it's bound to. Bit of news like that. Though not entirely unexpected.
Of course, I realise I'm not going to fill Sergeant Penny's shoes right away. It's a matter of earning trust and respect.
Yes, sir.
But I hope one day you'll all feel about me the same way you felt about Tom Penny.
Oh, yeah? Well, you never know your luck.
It's an old Audi, actually.
Right. And the year?
1987.
They've changed the code, Sarge, since...
I've made an appointment to see Mr. Brownlow.
Yeah, right. How you doing?
I'll manage. Have to, won't I?
Right, sorry, sir.
Hello, Sarge. Well, she's not the same, is she?
Hello, Tom. It's good to see you, mate.
Tom?
Alec?
Yeah, well, all the best. I've got to catch up with you later, maybe?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you must come over, Tom. Bring Wendy over for a meal.
No, you must come to us.
Yeah, we'll get in touch. We'll sort something out, eh?
Yeah.
Hello, Tom. Come in. Do take a seat. Tom, on a personal note, I'd like to begin by expressing my profound regret at this turn of events. In my opinion, the force owes you a great debt for the service and indeed the sacrifice you've shown it over the years.
Thank you, sir.
Look, as you probably know, you're entitled to be represented by a friend at the disciplinary hearing.
Yes, I'm aware of that, sir.
I'd be more than happy to act in that capacity if you'd like me to.
It's a very generous thought, sir.
Well, I mean, you can think about it when you're considering your options.
In fact, that won't be necessary, sir. I'm submitting my resignation from the force on medical grounds. My doctor will be in communication with the Chief Medical Officer to give him the full details.
Well, of course, I can't prejudge the outcome of the disciplinary hearing under the circumstances.
No, I realise that, sir.
And given all the relevant facts, providing the Chief Medical Officer's satisfied, I can't see they'll want to take the matter any further. In which case, I can confidently say that you'll leave the force with excellent testimonials as to your character and your conduct.
Thank you, sir. Tunics.
Tunics too. Of course, you're browned off now. Can't imagine life without the job.
What do you know about it?
I see it all the time. Nobody really leaves, you know.
Eh?
Once a copper, always a copper. It's a state of mind.
Let's get this over, shall we?
Well, you may not believe me, but you'll see. In the years to come, you'll keep in touch. You know what all your mates are doing, who's been promoted, who's got transferred. You'll sit at home thinking about them all getting on with the job. In my experience, blokes invariably lose their helmet, stick and whistle.
Well, I haven't.
Souvenirs, if you know what I mean. Mementos of your police service.
Stuff 'em. Make it easy on yourself. Start with the whistle and work upwards.